Sunday, March 31st, 2024, afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning into the Future of News AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, headlines of the day. Vatican confirms Pope will preside over Easter Vigil. Tony Arruda overcomes stage 4 cancer. Tucson woman attacked by possibly rabid fox. Seahorse research benefits from citizen scientists. Ultra-Orthodox draft exemption threatens Netanyahu government. Generative AI FOMO leads to huge investments. Boeing Starliner astronauts ready for ISS launch and much more. But first, this day in history.
March 31st in history. March 31st, 307. After divorcing his wife Minervina, Constantine marries Fausta, daughter of the retired Roman Emperor Maximian. March 31st, 1959. The 14th Dalai Lama crosses the border into India and is granted political asylum.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Vatican confirms Pope will preside over Easter Vigil after he skipped Good Friday. Como News.
Pope Francis presided over the Vatican's Easter Vigil service after skipping the Good Friday procession due to health concerns. He entered St. Peter's Basilica in a wheelchair, blessing an Easter candle and overseeing the sacrament of baptism for adult converts. His ongoing respiratory issues have impacted his recent public appearances.
Man arrested as hostage situation in Dutch nightclub ends on BBC.com.
Duke holds off Houston. Blue Devils down top seed to reach NCAA Tournament Elite 8. Raleigh News and Observer.
The first article discusses the March Madness South Region semifinal game between the Houston Cougars and the Duke Blue Devils, highlighting the matchup between John Shire and Kelvin Sampson. It does not mention the outcome of the game.
Famous people born on this day.
March 31st, 1944. Mick Ralphs, English singer-songwriter and guitarist.
March 31st, 1999. Nuno Pina, Portuguese football player.
March 31st, 1986. James King, Scottish rugby player.
Business news.
Generative AI FOMO is driving tech heavyweights to invest billions of dollars in startups. CNBC.
Tech giants like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are heavily investing in AI startups like Anthropic to stay competitive in the growing generative AI market, with billions being spent on AI models and specialized chips. Companies are forming strategic alliances and making hefty investments in AI as part of their long-term product roadmaps.
AGNDD confirms data breach and resets millions of customer passcodes. The Verge.
AGNDD has confirmed a data leak impacting over 7.6 million current and 65 million former customers, with leaked information including sensitive details like social security numbers and passcodes. The company is taking steps to address the issue after being notified by TechCrunch.
CEA minimum wage mandate is unprecedented, let alone extraordinary. Scott Roderick, Fox News.
The article is about the importance of logging in to comment on videos and engage with the community for a more interactive and enjoyable experience.
Science News.
Curiosity rover searches for new clues about Mars' ancient water. Phys.org.
NASA's Curiosity rover is exploring a new region on Mars, investigating the Geddes Vallis Channel to understand the disappearance of liquid water on the planet. The channel's formation may indicate late-stage water activity on Mount Sharp, potentially revising the mountain's timeline.
Seahorse research gets a boost from volunteer citizen scientists. The Washington Post.
The public's contributions to the iSeahorse project have significantly advanced research on seahorses, leading to new insights on their behavior, breeding patterns, and geographic distribution. Citizen scientists have provided valuable data on various seahorse species, highlighting the importance of community science and conservation efforts.
First Boeing Starliner astronauts are ready to launch to the International Space Station for NASA-exclusivespace.com.
Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams are eager for the first launch of Boeing Starliner to the International Space Station, set for May 1st. They discussed safety measures, backup scenarios, and how Starliner's capabilities could benefit future space missions.
Today's obituaries. Martin Bax, a British consultant paediatrician and founder of Ambit magazine, passed away at the age of 90 in March 2024. Bax was known for his contributions to the arts through Ambit, publishing works from renowned artists and writers. He also had a career in writing, music, and editing medical journals. Luis H. Ducoing Gamba, 86, Mexican politician, governor of Guanajuato from 1973 to 1979. Hilbram Dunar, brief Wikipedia summary. Hilbram Dunar, a well-known Indonesian television presenter and radio broadcaster, started his career in 1996 in radio and later transitioned to television. He was also an author and motivational speaker. He passed away on March 31st, 2024, at the age of 48, leaving behind a legacy in the media industry. Rob Kamen, brief Wikipedia summary. Rob, the Dutchman Kamen, was a renowned Dutch kickboxer and Muay Thai world champion known for his feared low kicks. He started his martial arts journey in his teens, quickly rising through the ranks with numerous victories. Kamen achieved international success, winning prestigious titles and engaging in memorable fights throughout his career. Tadeusz Kusi, brief Wikipedia summary. Tadeusz Kusi was a Polish Franciscan missionary who became the Bishop of Kagabandoro in the Central African Republic. He joined the Franciscan Order in 1968, worked as a missionary in Africa, and was appointed Bishop Coadjutor in 2014. He passed away on March 31st, 2024. Na Mil-woo, brief Wikipedia summary. Na Mil-woo is a South Korean football player who played for the J2 League club Gyeongwan's Kitakyushu in the 2013 season. Nijola Sadunate, brief Wikipedia summary. Nijola Sadunate was an 85-year-old Lithuanian Catholic nun known for her work with the Chronicle of the Catholic Church in Lithuania during the Soviet period. She faced imprisonment for her activities, including time in labor camps, and received the Lithuanian Freedom Award in 2018. Sadunate passed away on March 31st, 2024. Martin Almada, brief Wikipedia summary. Martin Almada, a Paraguayan lawyer and human rights activist, uncovered the archives of terror, revealing atrocities of the Alfredo Stroessner dictatorship and CIA involvement. Imprisoned and tortured, he later received awards for his work and continued advocating for human rights. Almada passed away on March 30th, 2024, at the age of 87. Michael de la Bastide, a Trinidadian jurist, served as Chief Justice from 1995 to 2002. He had an illustrious career, including roles as Crown Counsel, Queen's Counsel, Independent Senator, and President of the Caribbean Court of Justice until his retirement in 2011. He passed away on March 30th, 2024, at 86. Bill Delahunt, brief Wikipedia summary. William Delahunt, an American lawyer and Democratic politician, served in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1997 to 2011. He represented Massachusetts' 10th congressional district and was succeeded by Bill Keating. Delahunt also worked as a town councillor in the Massachusetts House of Representatives and as District Attorney of Norfolk County. Quisqueya Henriquez. Brief Wikipedia summary. Quisqueya Henriquez, 1966 to 30th of March 2024, was a Cuban-born Dominican artist known for her multidisciplinary contemporary work in sculpture, photography, sound, installation, video art, and collage. She addressed themes of race, ethnicity, and gender in Caribbean and Latin cultures and had exhibitions in various international venues. Henriquez passed away at the age of 58. Victor Legrotagli. Brief Wikipedia summary. Victor Legrotagli, an Argentine football player and manager, passed away at the age of 86. He had a notable career playing for clubs like Gimnasia y Esgrima, Chacarita Juniors, and Juventud Alianza, known for his free kicks and Olympic goals. Legrotagli was considered the greatest Mendocino football player, surpassing notable names like Enzo Perez and Hugo Cirillo Memoli. James Ross MacDonald, an American physicist, was born on February 27, 1923, and passed away on March 30th, 2024, at the age of 101. He played a significant role in developing the Central Research Laboratories of Texas Instruments and published over 175 scientific papers during his career. Tim McGovern, an American visual effects artist, won an Oscar in 1990 for his work on Total Recall. He was a founding member of Sony Pictures Imageworks and passed away on March 30th, 2024, at the age of 68. Chance Perdomo. Brief Wikipedia summary. Chance Perdomo, a British actor known for his roles in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and Gen V, died in a traffic accident at the age of 27. Perdomo had a promising career and was recognised for his talent in acting through various nominations and roles in TV series and films. Hari Sen. Brief Wikipedia summary. Hari Sen, an Indian academic historian born in 1955, was a prominent figure in the field of history. He conducted research on the bills of colonial Rajasthan and was also the titular Raja of the princely state of Sukhet. Sen passed away in New Delhi in 2024 at the age of 68. Geza Tordi, a Hungarian actor known for films like Suburban Legend and For Whom the Larks Sing, passed away at the age of 85. Born on May 1st, 1938, in Budapest, Tordi had an extensive filmography that spanned several decades. Les Twentyman, a prominent Australian social campaigner, youth outreach worker and community activist from Melbourne's western suburbs, passed away at the age of 76. He was known for his advocacy on issues like homelessness, drug abuse, prison reform and social welfare, and his work at Open Family and the 20th Man Fund. Van Rupui, a renowned Indian meso vocalist, passed away at the age of 77 due to a stroke and kidney disease. She was a top-grade artist of All India Radio and made significant contributions to the music scene in Mizoram.
Health news.
NYC kindergarten students learning about penises, vulvas through city's HIV/AIDS curriculum. New York Post.
New York City public school students as young as 4 are being taught about HIV/AIDS through a book that normalizes body parts and gender diversity. Parents are uncomfortable with the graphic content being introduced in kindergarten as part of the revamped curriculum.
Mary Lou Arruda's brother Tony battles back from stage 4 cancer. Enterprise News.
Raynham farmer Tony Arruda has faced severe health challenges, including stage 4 cancer and mobility issues. His community has rallied around him, providing support as he navigates his recovery. A GoFundMe has been set up to help with financial burdens during this difficult time.
Tucson woman shares story after getting attacked by possibly rabid fox. Cold eat.
Jory O'Brien encountered a rabid fox on a hike at Mount Lemmon in Tucson, Arizona, leading to her being bitten and receiving rabies shots. Arizona Game and Fish emphasizes the importance of vigilance around wildlife and taking precautions to prevent such incidents.
Entertainment news.
Ultra-Orthodox draft exemption sharpens threat against Netanyahu government. Financial Times.
The Financial Times print edition is available for $199 for 12 months, offering readers insight and expertise in their hands with delivery Monday to Saturday.
Box office, Godzilla x Kong stomps up $37 million opening day. Variety.
Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, is dominating the domestic box office with a $37 million opening, surpassing expectations. Despite mediocre reviews, the Monster Mash film is resonating with audiences and receiving positive feedback. Other films like Ghostbusters Frozen Empire and Kung Fu Panda 3 Inches are also performing well.
Have you ever thought about how much we rely on the news to keep us informed about what's going on in the world? I mean, just look at these headlines. The Vatican confirms the Pope will preside over Easter Vigil. Well, that's great for all the Catholics out there, but do we really need a headline for that every year? It's not like he's suddenly going to decide to skip out on one of the most important events in the Christian calendar. And then we have Tony Arruda overcoming stage 4 cancer. Now, that's a headline that should give us hope and inspiration. But why do we need to hear about his personal struggle in such a public way? Can't we celebrate his victory without turning it into a news story? And don't even get me started on the Tucson woman attacked by a possibly rabid fox. I mean, come on, do we really need to know about every single animal attack that happens in this country? It's a wild world out there, Globes. Let's not act so surprised every time nature reminds us of that fact. On a lighter note, seahorse research benefiting from citizen scientists is actually quite fascinating. It's amazing how everyday globes can contribute to important scientific discoveries. But let's not get too carried away with this citizen scientist trend. I mean, I don't want my neighbor diagnosing my illnesses just because he read a medical journal once. And speaking of trends, this generative AI FOMO leading to huge investments is just another example of globes getting caught up in the latest craze without thinking things through. Let's not forget to use our brains before investing our hard-earned money in something we don't fully understand. And finally, Boeing Starliner astronauts ready for ISS launch. Well, let's hope they have a safe journey in return. But can we please focus on the fact that we're sending humans into space, rather than turning it into a dramatic headline about potential disaster? Let's celebrate the incredible achievement of space exploration without always expecting the worst. In conclusion, let's take a step back and consider the importance of these headlines in the grand scheme of things. Let's not get too caught up in the drama, and remember to appreciate the good news when we see it. And that's just my 2 cents.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
Did you hear about the cow who jumped over the barbed wire fence? It was utter destruction. Did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France? There was nothing left but debris. What happens when you cross a sheep with a kangaroo, a woolly jumper?
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.